Hi everyone, so today I have a sponsored video from Tonic Studios for their new craft kit. It is the Follow Your Dreams Rainbow Gift Box set. So let's check it out. So they did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. Any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links, so thanks for using those if and when you can. If you're already a member, this is the latest box, the one you'll be receiving next. If you sign up now, this will be the box you will be receiving. There is a monthly membership, a quarterly membership, and also just a one-off purchase, meaning you just want this one and you don't want any kind of commitment. Having said that, with a monthly membership you can cancel at any time, and with the quarterly you can skip ones that I believe that if one's coming up and you've already prepaid, obviously it's quarterly, you can go ahead and skip it and it'll just move on to the next one, you know. So yeah, and then you get 10% off the site when you're an active member. So let's check this out. So this is how they come. Every few months you'll get a binder, and these go into the binder, so you have them just all set up really nice and cute. I do get samples, so I don't always get everything that comes with them. Like, they might have some instruction. They usually have like a sticker that you can put on the front, so you can quickly and easily see, oh, this is the Follow Your Dreams Rainbow Gift Box. That's the one I was looking for, you know, when you pull it out. Excuse me. So these are the stamps and dies. So that's generally how they do it. It's like a split binder. And let me see. It looks like something might have moved from mine, possibly. There was probably something here. So again, I have samples. They just look a little different than yours. And so hopefully you can kind of see, this makes like a little box that's like a rainbow shape if you haven't already seen the thumbnail, or if you haven't already seen Tonic's inspo on these. So this is your main piece that you're going to cut two of, basically. This is one of the portions that's going to finish out your box, you know, so you have some area to put things in, right? So we're gonna need that guy. I'll leave it here for now. You have words that can also go along the box base. Basically this is gonna bend, so that's the actual base, so it looks like a rainbow or whatever, you know, half circle shape you want it to look like. And so you have these words that will fill in like with these pieces over here. So let me grab these because they're kind of split in a way that kind of need to jump around just a little bit. So here, as you can see, you have pretty matte layers. You can do inlays on the matte layers. That is gorgeous. I love like the kind of very artistic look of that one. You have a little rainbow you can pop in there. If you write the different colors, you'll have the different pieces of the rainbow, so you can just kind of pop those in. Down here we have this cute little like sunshine coming up, or you can just pop it in the middle of this area. However you want it to look. They can look like yeah, just whatever you want. So we have little clouds, again, that you can place at the ends of your rainbow, little heart, raindrops, just a decorative scallop over here. That's also going to help you close your box, so you do need that one. Yeah, and then the word like thanks that you can inlay. It's like an embossed type of thanks. And then the word smile also, again, can go in that piece. It looks like it's just for you, and follow your dreams. And those are inlays that would go into these portions here, so you have that also. But along with that, we have a photopolymer stamp set. And this one happens to have this really cute image here. This is sending sunshine to someone special, and it has like the little rainbow, a little bit of rain, the clouds, and just all kinds of cute decorative items. It looks like little hearts kind of all throughout. And then this one says follow your dreams, and again to decorate the bottom, and then that top part, love is, and it has like a little tiny rainbow, little hearts, open hearts and closed heart, or filled in. And then these are your embellishments and fun things like that. A lot of times, you know, it just depends on month to month. It could be more tools, it could be more decorative items, you know, all these fun things. So let's see what we have. Oh, a tool already. Double-sided red line tape. Very nice. That'll also help you complete your box. Generally with boxes I like using wet glue, so I'll keep that for another occasion, but that stuff is really nice and heavy duty. And then we have crystal drops in the color Crushed Grape. As you can see, it's really purple and lovely, and this is their basic drops. It's going to be shiny and just really lovely. Let's see here. Ooh, a glitter marker, and the glitter marker I always mention is water-based, so it does better on porous surfaces like papers and things like that. If you put it on some like acrylic or plastic, it'll rub off after a while, so just to know that about them. But you want to shake it up, and it's just a gorgeous vehicles coming through. It's the beautiful lemon drizzle. Really nice gold on that one. More of a yellowy kind of gold. Let's see. Ooh, the big boy. So you have the Nuvo Mica Mist, which is really great. Just, you know, shake it up. I don't know if you can see how it's kind of settled there, the mica. So you don't want to shake too hard. I just kind of give it this kind of a thing, like a little swirl, 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 and then you just use it, spray it, you know, and it looks really great. Turkish Rose is this one. That's a really pretty, pretty color. And then we have a little embossing powder here, and it's called Odyssey Blue, and that is a really nice blue. Gorgeous. I was gonna say something in here feels really heavy. It's a whole color pencil set. That is awesome. So this is the Brilliantly Vibrant Colors Highly Pigmented Classic Color Pencils, contains 12. That is crazy. Let me open this up. That's really cool. Let's see. I don't know that I've ever seen a whole case like this in one of the kits. That's really nice. So let's open this guy up. So pretty. I want to see if they smell like, you know, they have a very low scent. Sometimes some color pencils have like just a scent, you know, you can really smell. It smells very artsy, but it's definitely a scent. And these are just gorgeous colors. Spring daffodil, yellows, you know, orange, the whole rainbow, right, is represented here. I love that there's 2 greens in here along with the teal. So when you're doing like leaves and things, you have some extra colors. And I mean, oh, I love that they're like that triangle shape, so they don't just roll around. And I don't know that I have a white piece of paper. Here we go. Just to quickly, oh yeah, they're really nice and buttery feeling. And just real quick, in case I use them or I don't use them today, I just want to see, you know, a lot of times with color pencils you might want to blend from one color into the next, and I'm just going to go from red into orange, but you can just kind of go over the same color and then just keep going and just blend over and get a really nice blend of colors. Oh, let's see if that'll focus. That's really nice. Awesome. Okay, and then, so again, these are colored pencils. They're not watercolor pencils. And then we have our papers, which I'm sure are going to be really fun colors, especially having to do with the rainbows and things. So let's get these guys out. You will usually have like a sheet that tells you all the names of the papers of the colors that you have in here, but for right now, look how pretty that is already. Loving those colors. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting one piece of paper at a time. A lot of times I'll splay them out and then I skipped over one, but as you can see, really just pretty. So we have this kind of buttercup color, and this is their classic card, classic card, classic card, this one too, and this one too. And the classic card is textured on one side and a little bit less texture on the other side. It's nice weight paper. I don't really know the pounds or the GSM that I can give you right now, but it's thicker than, you know, layering weight. Probably not 110 pound or 300 pound, but just lower than that. And then we have this kind of pistachio kind of beautiful color of the pearlescent paper there. And then we have some blue glitter, and I mean just the red, the orange, that beautiful pink, coral kind of pink and yellow, and then a sparkly or shiny metallic purple. So what I'm going to do is choose a color to do our base with, and then we'll go from there. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so I've chosen these colors here. I really like the juiciness of them. I think that'll be really fun. Again, I mean, we have the color pencil. You can definitely stamp that color in. It'll be really, really nice. We have our base. Like I said, I think I'm going to use this color for the base, so I need 2 of those. And if you're keeping the same color, like the little, you know, pieces that go all around the sides and everything, then I would go ahead and run those through also with these guys, so you have plenty of space on this one paper. I'll split the difference there, get that really close to the edge, and that's perfect. You can get that right across there. We need one of this, and we need one of this, and then, like I said, if you want this little ruffle edge to be an accent color, then you can run it through obviously a different color paper, but I'm going to keep it all the same, all this base. So we have that guy. And then, sorry, I'm just trying to put this piece of stickiness back down. Came up with me. I think I'm going to do an inlay. So we have this guy. And again, the sticky came up. I just take those off because if you run it through in your machine, it's definitely going to go through your paper and push into your paper, and that's not great. So definitely take these little strips off if they come up with you. So you have this guy. We're going to need this one. And then also this one. So I'm just going to die cut everything at once. And then let's do just for you. Okay, for now. So I think those are the only ones I need right now. Put that over there. And so with these I'm going to do something else. So we have those two of this, plus these guys on our base color. And these guys, I want to see which juiciness do I want to put on the top or the bottom. I feel like this should be on the base, so I need one of these and one of these from the orange. And then from this gorgeous corally kind of pinky tone, I'm going to run them through like this. And when you do that, you definitely want to tape down your dies so they don't move, because you don't want this one moving underneath that one. That's not great for your machine or the dies. So you tape them, and same thing for this one. And I'll just run through one and one, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, just clean that out. Look how cute. So we have our Just For You, we have this beautiful piece. So let me go ahead and put those guys together, and then we'll assemble our box. And just as easy as put some glue on here and getting that guy going. Right up there. Really cute design. And I just put glue where it looks, important. It doesn't have to go everywhere. And I'll just put these guys together. Right. And same thing with this one. Just put some glue on there on the lettering and put those together. Pieces, look how pretty they're going to be. I love it. It's so fresh. Just depends on how I want to place that one, but we'll put these to the side for now. Of course, you can also just glue them down first if that's what you like to do. But we have our two pieces, and basically on both of them, I'm just going to give them a little score. And then we have these guys. And I still have plenty of paper left over from this one piece to use for something else. Okay, so we have a base and a top, and basically this is your base because you're gonna put this, like this, and then your little lid is gonna have this cute little scallop that's gonna come down. So let me go ahead and just kind of fold these guys. We always want to give it a little bit of a zhuzh, get it going kind of round. And then these guys, these glue tabs on the sides are going to be very much right up to the side, so I'm just going to go ahead and get those kind of scored really well. And all of these guys, give them a little tuck under here. And basically it's going to go like this, just like anything else that you have that's curved or rounded, right? So let's start by gluing these pieces. Just so we have that curve going, and it'll just come around, hopefully. And then we'll stick down the other tabs. So I'm just going to hold this on here. I'm pretty much putting it right at the base, right where my scoring turns, and then we'll glue all that down in just a minute. But I just want to make sure it's where I want that. I'm just going to hold this till it sets, and I'll be right back. And then on this opposite side, again, putting glue right to the edge. Now you can definitely start gluing these tabs and then bring it down, or you can just bring it down and then glue the tabs. So however as you want, whatever's easiest for you. And I'm looking at the very base here. I have it right on that edge, and I'm just going to hold that. And then we're going to glue this like this, right? So I'm going to wait until this is set up just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Basically that little flap, we're just going to put some glue and then stick it down. I'm ready for this next step. So right now I've turned them in so much that they're really facing in. So what I like to do whenever you need to really have things make contact is bring them out, right? I'm bringing them up. So they're kind of up here. And we can do them one at a time or all together. And I'm just going to put a little glue. What I found is you really want this to stick and pretty quickly. You don't want to put too much glue, because then it'll just be kind of more time for it. Waiting for it to dry. So what I do is I put a little bit, and a little bit goes a long way. So, and then I'm just going to hold it down, and actually I'm going to put it down like this and just see where my fingers are, see where it's going, and that's it. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that down. See how the tabs, since I pushed them up, they want to make contact, right? And then you can kind of come in and start massaging them a little bit, keeping them down. And that's it. So I'll just keep going around, holding them down until they really stay. Just take a peek outside and see what that's looking like. Maybe you want to push them up a little bit, like these guys can get a little closer to that edge. Just kind of using my thumb to push them up towards the edge, so it looks a little nicer. Okay. Very good. I'm gonna let that set up. That's pretty much ready to go. Looking really great. Super easy. And then this guy again, we'll give it a little zhuzh. So you have a smaller scallop and then you have the larger scallop. So the smaller scallop is basically your glue tab area. So I'm just going to take a moment to... The reason I was really creasing that is I want it to be really crisp. So like on the other one, normally I would just bend it a little bit, but I really creased them back so that they're really nice and crisp. And then I brought them kind of back up. So let's just do that. So we have a nice edge. And on this one, we're going to bring this over here. And what I understand from the images is that this doesn't quite go to the very end. So you really want to pay attention to where you're lining it up in the middle, basically. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so 2, 4, 5. On number 6, we're going to put a little glue. You can put it all over, of course, but then I'm going to bring it over here and see if that's just about the middle. I'm going to hold that there, but I'm also going to kind of pay attention. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, okay, so again, I put the glue pretty much towards the edge. We really want that part to stay. A little more glue. Where did I get that from? There's something out here. Okay. And I'll just work around this one side. I'm going to put it down on my surface so I can see exactly where I'm kind of putting the edge of my little curve. Hopefully you can see that I'm just putting it right on the edge. Okay, and I'm going to keep that held down. And that looks good. I'm going to hold that down to just about sticks. And then I'm going to lift it up just to make sure it looks good from the top, you know, from up here. Because you can see it kind of pokes out right here a little bit, and that's not great. So I'm going to pull it back out this way and kind of push it in a little bit. There we go. That looks better. Okay. And again, just keeping that where I liked for it to be, and then I'll do the other side. So I'm gonna let this set up and I'll come around and do the other side. I feel like that's holding on pretty good, so I'll go ahead and finish the other side. My goodness, let's get that off of there. A little bit of glue inside that last one that's really close to that center one. A little glue here, a little glue here. And again, I'll just kind of walk it around. And seeing where I put it, kind of zhuzhing the glue a little bit so it spreads out. See where that's at. And then once I feel like it's setting up a little bit, I'll take a peek again from the top and make sure we're in a good spot. And that'll be that. So I'm just going to hold it here just a little bit, following the contour. Like I said, and then just kind of take a peek at the top and see if that looks good. And if it does, then continue pressing it down. If it doesn't, make some adjustments, right? Okay, that looks good. And I'll hold this down until it's set up, and I'll be right back. So again, I just kept peeking, making sure it looks really nice here on top. And that is that. So, as you can see, I found the middle, but I was a little bit off. It's a little bit less here and a little more of a gap here, but you know. Next time I'll put it a little closer to the left, more in the middle. So basically you're gluing these together, and honestly, if you like this little scallop and you want it to be part of your decoration, you can definitely put it out towards the top because it's just done really nicely. It's cut with a die, so it's going to look really nice if you just put it across the top here. As you can see, it just nestles in really cute. So we're basically gluing these things together. So this is your lid, and it comes in like this. And that's it. And then we're just gluing this piece. So I'm just going to put some glue right now that it's already kind of closed up. Very close to the edges, of course. I like that best, even up here. Very, very close to that edge. And just gluing that down. So I'm just going to put it against my work surface to hold it together. And that way I know this is really going to close up really nice, right? There we go. And you can open it up and stick your fingers inside if you want to really push down those glue tabs so that they're touching those two bottom edges, and I'll be right back. I'm ready to go. And depending on how tight you put this, it can just close. Maybe you need to put a little latch or something, or maybe a little bow, or ooh, little ribbon. If you want to do that, you can definitely add it, you know, under this, and then maybe, you know, maybe cut another one, put it on the back side, and then have it with a ribbon closure. But for right now, let's go ahead and finish this guy up. And if mine keeps popping up, then maybe I'll make a little closure for it, and I have an idea for that. So let's just get this on here. And this, to me, is the top of my box. So I'll just hold that down. Really pretty. Ooh, you can even do an inlay on the actual box lid and then do like maybe some acetate or something. That'd be really nice. And then I have the just for you, and that can go down here. Let me get that on here. And just for you. Let me hold that down. I'll show you what that looks like. Just a minute. So it's pretty much closing up on its own, especially now that it has that extra weight from this paper on top. But I want to show you something else that, you know, you can do whatever you like. Oh, the little heart would be cute. I was just going to put something where I glue it down at the base but not at the top. So if you have it here, when you push this down into it, it'll just hold it right because that piece will be there. The little heart would be really, really cute. I was just thinking about using this guy. So we'll just do what I was initially thinking, but that works really well. Or just one of the little clouds. So I'm going to run this through, and I think I'm going to run through the orange on the sun and then the pinkish color on this, okay? And I'll be right back. So we have these two pieces. I'm just going to layer them together. These are nice and thick papers, but if you want to use thinner papers so you can manipulate them, then go for it. A little easier. And that'll come into play right now. What I'm trying to articulate here is that I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to curve it to sit in there and be like the closure. So just put the little orange sun, kind of playing with those same colors. I'll let that set up. And in the meantime, I'll also kind of curve it a little bit just so that right now that it's wet with glue, it'll respond better to that curving. And then we're going to glue it on here. Yes, like I said, as you can see, mine pretty much closes on its own. But let's say you made it a little bit loose, or like this top part's a little bit looser than you would like. It's not holding as close. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is just put this on here and just kind of find the middle. That little middle scallop really kind of helps you with that. And I'm only going to put glue basically down here at the very base. So paying attention to where my little middle scallop is and just putting that there. Again, just down at the bottom. And I'm just going to hold on to that. I'm happy with where the center is. Yep. I'll hold that and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we have it. Really sweet and simple. I just opened it up and really put my fingers on the inside there so you can close it up, and then that'll just help hold it down. And just made with the paper, really, really cute. You have your just for you, that beautiful design. Again, you can decorate both sides. You know, you have the stamp and you can color, and really awesome that it comes with a whole set of color pencils. Really, really lovely. So thank you so much, Tonic Studios, for sending these items for review. I'll have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. And before I go, let me give you some measurements. Naughty, naughty, almost forgot. Okay, let's see here. It is about 1 3/16 high, so almost 1 1/4 inches high or tall, and then 4 1/4 the base here, and it is about almost 2 1/4. I would say the 2 3/16 tall. I guess that's the width, but either way. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I mean, how cute is that? Images coming up, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now.